Okay guys, so obviously we're going to take our access port off on the right side, which exposes the master cylinder for the rear brake pedal, which also controls the dive and a couple pistons in the front as well as the rear brake, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so this is strictly for the rear. Alright, so we've got it on the center stand, pull it off the cap, and we're going to suck her dry, right?
Correct.
We're going to get as much contaminated crapola out of there as we can. And this is, of course, for the rear master cylinder and the 1800 Goldwing. Up until 2018, which is a little different. How bad we got it? How ugly is it?
It's ugly.
Okay. Oh yeah, nice and orange. Looks like maple syrup. Right, Popsy?
Right.
So we got to go from maple syrup to clean. So we're going to suck this out with his turkey plunger, which he calls some kind of medical device for a syringe for working on humans. All right. By the way, Popsy's been doing these Goldwings since I was a minnow. There you go. Let's take a look. Hold on, man. Ugh. Yeah, okay. I'm following you. Let's take a look at any kind of sediment in there. We clean any of that out, or? Yeah, I just see some crap on the bottom. That's okay, you just got a rag right there. I got another rag if we need it. Alright, we really don't want that sediment getting anywhere near them pistons. So the other day, what caused this is this bike hasn't been running a while, and went to hit the rear brake and there was nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Finally I pumped it a little while and it came back up, but
After it sits, nothing.
after it sits, did you check it today, by the way? Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Like no resistance?
No braking.
No brakey. Can't be doing that. Once again, the rear cylinder also uses .4. Of course, they both use .4. God, you can see how different that looks already. All right, guys, we're going to jump into the process of this. We'll walk you through it one step at a time. Once we got the fluid inside the master cylinder, I'm going to start the bleeding process. Starting right here.
Caliper guard off.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to flip to the left side. Now we've removed the front fender, but now we're going to take the back cover. Can you point out the lower and upper?
And there's the lower.
Okay, and that must be the upper.
And the anti-dive.
And the anti-dive, as you see, noticeably is on the left side. You want to point them out?
Upper.
There's your upper. And alright guys, so as you see, we are on the left upper. Now this is the first bleed screw for the process to bleed the, actually we're flushing the fluid out of the rear master cylinder, so it would be the upper left bleeder screw in the front that goes first, and I'm going to going to press the rear brake. I'm holding it right now. It is down. Okay. Okay, so the second bleeding screw is the right side lower, correct? 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. All right, so the next device we're going to come to is the anti-dive plunger valve. And this is the bleeder on top of it. And what size is that, Popsy?
8 millimeter.
That's an 8 millimeter. I'm not going to bore you guys to death, so we're going to use the back brake, pressure up, and we're going to keep bleeding until we get clean. Right?
Yep.
So this is the number 3 bleed screw that we're going to clean out right here. Right? 1, 2, now this is the third one. Okay, so the 4th and the 5th bleed screws, it doesn't say to do one or the other in front of the other one. So we're just going to do the top, since we're thinking gravity is in our favor. But so we're going to do the top one, which is in fact a 10 millimeter, and then the bottom one you see right dead center is the 8 millimeter. And we're just going to do it till we get some clean fluid out of it, and that should be it, right, Popsy? We should have number 4, then number 5, and they also recommend that you let it sit overnight. So there's that. All right, guys, let's get on it and let me get busy getting this done. I'm gonna get the camera out of the way because I don't want it to get soaked in brake fluid. You know, it gets kind of messy under here. But it does take, what would you say, Popsy? At least 15 to 20 tries per. Yeah, look, this is how much damn fluid we've used. This, and we still have 2 left to go. So when they say they were, you know, 16 ounces, they mean 16 ounces. So go ahead and plan on 16 ounces, and that's for the front master cylinder and the rear master cylinder and the anti-dive. So that's everything. All right, man, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. If you got any questions, please let us know. Feel free to subscribe. I'm not the Goldwing expert, Popsy is, but if you need a question, you can ask me and I'll ask him, because he refuses to even have a smartphone. But he's a very smart guy, so we can ask him through me, through my smartphone, and we'll get to the smart guy. All right, see you later.